course. I don't know why I've got so wound up. I think it's like it's always with me. It's the anticipation.
It's a weird thing to say, but do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, that's brilliant. Well, that didn't take long today.
No, we're going over the bridge. Beautiful day.
Oh, look at that.
I think we've got another storm coming in, so we'll make the most of this couple of days. I can't actually go over there because it is summer, but
Every time I say it, it reminds me of being in Florida, because these are just two a penny there, aren't they? They're everywhere.
oh, I'd like to clip my fingers and be going over that bridge.
Yeah. And just like that, England.
L'Angleterre.
Well, not a bad night stop. Tanya does like the premiere in early in the morning. And do you know what, guys? We looked for ages for somewhere to eat last night up in the town of Cheltenham, and just 5 minutes outside Cheltenham we've stopped in the Premier Inn. If we'd have only known that was there, that would have been a much nicer bet. TGI Fridays. Right then, well, we'll get going now. Where we are for this visit, we're in Cheltenham, which is just by Gloucester there, which is where Tanya grew up, and we've travelled from Pembrokeshire to Cheltenham. Tanya was really looking forward to go having a memory lane trip to where she was brought up. So that's where we are. Funny enough, that spot is near Redditch, where I lived. Now, although we met, me and Tanya, in Blackpool on holiday, I used to travel from Redditch to Cheltenham to see Tanya when we started going out. But that's where we live now, right on the west coast of Wales, and that there is Rosslare in Ireland. So it's only a boat, not much of a boat ride. Paving now.
Oh, did my dad put that in?
What?
Or not?
I can't remember.
And that's where I used to live, in that top flat up there, when I was a baby.
As well? Yeah. You didn't move far then, bub? So that was down memory lane then, bub?
Yeah, I used to walk along here to school, get sweets for school. Oh, and look what's over there.
Oh no, is that where we got married?
We got married.
Do you know what I remember other than the...
1983.
Good God. We'll get going. I'm just waiting for Tanya, and here she is again. Hey! God, she always takes her pillar, guys. Always takes her pillar. Right, we've only got half an hour to go to the first job. Off we get going. Right then, will she start, Tanya?
Of course she will.
Well, the management light come on yesterday.
You'll be fine. Have faith, my
Yeah,
dear.
it'll start, but...
Hey.
Oh, it's still on. Management light, still on. I don't know what it is till I get my machine on and we get home. But guys, in all fairness, this Ranger has been absolutely... I mean, it's only a tiny engine, look. 2150, I think it is. Which is tiny, really, for this size of truck. But it's been a cracker, and it's 35 to the gallon, so... And we get a tax relief on it. Don't we, Babs? Don't we, Babs?
We do.
Let's go. So we just stopped. We're near our visit. We just stopped for me to get my boots on and read again what about the horse. And as we stopped, I looked right, and there look loads and loads of horses, guys. Loads. Look at that in a field. Love to see that.
Then he just pushes into your space. So that's his.
Is this saying something about your life now?
I'm quite new to sort of doing it on my own. So
Okay, so there's reasons. There's usually reasons for everything.
And he's made me very, very nervous. So much so I've been paying for hypnotherapy.
Oh God Almighty!
You are riding him again.
Yeah.
You are riding
Hey, look.
him again. Exactly. Yeah. And I
What?
getting loads of other horses.
Right, okay, guys, this is the lovely owner of this horse. Now, I think you might have overheard them, but it is difficult. When you wear a mic that's Bluetooth to your phone, you often can't hear other people as well, but you get a better voice from me. So you might have caught it where this owner has to have hypnotherapy to be anywhere near being confident around her horse. Now, with other horses, it's fine. There's not a problem. It's this one horse here, which unfortunately she owns. It's the one she owns. Now, what actually happened was there was a very bad accident, and it involved weeks in hospital, a long recovery. It wasn't good at all. So from that accident, PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, is there. Excuse me, and it's quite significant, which involves medication and calming things. Now I've been called in to do a session to try and help this, or the confidence between the two, improve that. But my main reason is for the trailering. The horse has never been able to be trailered into the trailer. I think the horse travelled in a lorry once, maybe, but you can't take the horse anywhere. You can't, if you needed to go to the vet, you can't. It is a problem, and they have all at the yard tried and tried and tried, and it hasn't worked. So this horse is convinced that he saves the day by not going in now, and it's a hell of a fight. So it doesn't matter what you do, you can't trailer him. That's my brief. Now, usually when I meet an owner and a horse, pretty quickly I've got an idea of what we're going to be doing, and I can see the light at the end of the session where hopefully things are a little bit better, and then a program to work to. And straight away, from what I'm hearing, the accident, the PTSD, the medication, the hypnotherapy, and only with one horse, I'm really at a loss already. So I've decided, no, we'll just get on with things now. And a lot of the time, I'll be working the horse thinking, how can I actually improve this relationship? Because this was not easy. A lot of the time, the horses are the easy part. You've probably heard a lot of trainers say that. It's a bit like Steve Young horsemanship. I'm the one at the end of the lead rope. I just have the job with the horses, which I love. It's all behind the scenes that's more difficult, So, yeah, I'm trying to think how I can do it. But, yeah, it's a good video. So I will crack on now. Perfect ship never made a perfect sailor, and a perfect horse didn't make a good horse person. So we all learn, don't we?
Yeah, we learn from each other.
So, yeah, I'm going to take that out because I don't want to be yanking on his mouth because... and I know you're saying he's difficult to handle and everything, but now to be able to lead this horse around, guys, the yard, anyone who leads him really, they use a bit in his mouth to lead him, a little bit like stallions, I guess. But I said no, we won't have any of that. Let's take it out. So I took it out.
Just like the others at home, they all just cling to it.
If you go around to the box, then walk around it, and then just let's see what we've got. You're doing great. Is it? So if you try to put him in there, what do you usually?
To be honest,
Yeah.
my life.
You haven't loaded one. Okay.
Starting with me as well.
Okay. So would you rather me take over now?
If that's right,
Able to?
I can lead a
It's
horse,
not that.
I can handle a horse. I don't know why I've got so wound up. I think it's like it's always with me. It's the anticipation of if he goes up when he's with it or drags me around or something. But
Yeah.
it's like
Okay.
I handle them day in, day out. I know,
Yeah. All right. Let's put this.
It's
Let's
all in my head.
Get this on him.
Right.
Right. I'll take that off
Thank
you for a minute, and then
I'll be fine
I'll
once
put
I
that.
watch you. He's like, what is going on?
I just don't want him. Okay. As soon as I take the lead rope here, you'll see him test me here. He moved it forward into my space, and straight away I say no, this all ends, because obviously there's history with his owner, there's history with the yard, there's no history with me. So right from the off, my space, everything, you don't. You see how he pushed into me a little bit there, so I pushed him back a little bit. Right, let's take all this off.
Stage where I've been dealing with other people's horses, and I just wanted to have a relationship with my own horse now.
Yeah, I got you. And again, he pushed into me a little bit there. So for pushing in, I backed him up twice as far as he pushed into me. Again there, really important. Do you see him lean down on his left shoulder, leaned into me to test me again? Yeah, you can't miss those things. And there he thought he'd just trot off, do his own thing. And I tell him, no, you need to listen to me, and things are different. His head's always way up. In your life. Okay, So first thing we want to start to show him is that we can get this head down a little bit, because he is in such a state with his head. And this is where he doesn't like. Mm. Mm. Come on, back up. Mm. I would spend a lot of time up here if I was you, where he doesn't like. Just chill out here, loads. Yeah, I'd chill out. Now there was unrequested. You see how he's coming into me? Every time he does, I push him back a little bit. And there, he's not. His attention's not on me. So I'm making sure his attention's on me there. See? A little, stay with me. All right. Good. Uh, 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 uh. It's worth noting that at the top of the arena where there's a footpath, he's pretty wild there a lot of the time, especially with his owner there. But he was surprisingly calm there. Uh, mm, mm, mm. Mm. So here, he's a little bit confused here. He doesn't want me down his left-hand side, and this is the kind of behaviour that he'll show, and he'll start rearing and punching into your space a little bit and all of that. But I just keep focused, guys. Just keep focused. No expression on my face. Don't think any differently of him than my own horses. I just carry on, and peace comes when he does what I ask. For about a minute or so, I think that the Bluetooth didn't work here, so I'll just voice over it. So I'm just asking him here to give me some space with his shoulders, not push through me, and just move where I ask him to move. There, he came a little bit closer, I bumped him over. So I'm asking him to lead around me nicely, basically just getting control of his feet. And he'll feel so much better about his life when he knows there's someone who can control his feet, that there's love, language and leadership. So the love's easy. We can all love on them and fuss them. Language, the feet, and leadership is what I'm showing him, leadership. And he'll feel amazing for the difference. He can finally trust what's being asked of him because we can control him. Right, we'll give him a break now, just for a second. There's a lot for him to go through that. Not easier for me to do things here, but that's where he's most troubled. So that's why I've not took the easy route around here. You know what I mean? And here I'm working on space of his shoulder away from me. You see this? Where he comes in with his shoulders is where I'm working on some respect of shoulder space there. Good. Right, now can we have forward? We did. We got forward. But I want him to back up easier. That was nice. Now can you go forward? Yes, you can. Nice look to him. A little bit better look. The look. Is it because we're down the bottom end? Now look at this coming now. It's coming, isn't it? I don't know what it'd be like on that eye because the other eye is more in on you. The reason that is because we all lead them there and they move us all the time without us realising it. Do you understand what I've just said? We're leading them, we do everything here, and they are moving us and pushing us and we don't even know. And they know everything like that. So we'll try it this side. So now I've gone from neutral. Now, can you go? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. He's getting softer. Back up. Back up. Back up. Bit more. Doesn't want to go towards the car. I'm setting him little tasks here. That's the car there. So you with me? But if I bring him here, he'll probably back up a little bit better. You see? So by just checking things out like that. So can you go forward, which eventually is the trailer. That is the trailer, eventually, for safety. Can you go up the trailer ramp? Yes. Can you disengage? Can you come forward? There's your trailer. Disengage. Back up. Without the rearing. And these little spots in between where I talk and bore the hell out of people is where they're learning. Yes. Some people say, don't you go on? I said, yeah, I do, but there's a reason for it. There's always a reason. So I think we've been through the worst, other than the trailer end. So did all that make sense while I was firming up? And there's no welts on him. It's just firming up with space, my space, so that he respects me a little bit more. And my language is what those are doing, which is what we ride, isn't it? We ride those. So a real nice look there. Did you agree? What are you thinking?
I don't know. I really want to be able to do what you're doing, but my head's in.
Well, what you got to do is watch the video when it comes out. You see how now I've took a hold of him. I want him now, because from the ear, his eyes, his ears, his focus, his nose went, and next is the toes. So when they start looking and and they know we've missed that, then they go. Ear, eyes, nose, toes. So when he starts focusing on other stuff, but if they're really scared, really scared, you got to let them have the feet then, because there's no way you'll stop a horse moving that's really fearful. They can't help that, you know. Look, yeah, instinct. It's a natural response. They cannot help a heavy spook. Like we can't help with the toffee hammer. If we do that and our leg, it's an innate response. It's in their genetic. They can't help it. That's nice. That's nice. So that's nice. So I knew it would be a lot better here than up there, but I wanted to crack some of the stuff there. Okay. Is there anything, have we got a tarpaulin or anything that you think he won't want to walk over? You've got, what I've got to try and get over to you is you've got history with him. He knows who you are, so it's going to be difficult for you. And he might, if you took this lead rope now, he will probably walk through. Yeah, but you've got to be on the ball and say that all ends now. Yeah, that all ends now. So yeah, come here then, but be ready to do whatever it takes to back him off with a smile. Don't look at him and make it personal. Yeah, look at them. So what I want you to do is have so good smile and look at his feet, not him. Go on. Stop, because he was going to go. Lovely, brilliant. You just backed him off, yeah. Don't look at him too much. All right. Eventually you can look at him, but for now, your relationship is going to be what? Yeah, it'll change so much. Send that 1 foot back. Do as little as you can, but do enough. Tut, tut. Don't cluck. Cluck's for forward. Do you know the difference between tut and cluck? Look at his feet. Yes, good girl. Being a little bit more confident.
Yeah, my heart rate's gone down.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Now, because he'd been so not confident around what's being asked of him, I wanted to get him going over a tarpaulin, something that I knew he wouldn't want to do. That's what I wanted to do. So he started to have more confidence in me. So, I want to see if we can get a try here. Good. Good. There you go. That's a try. You see all these little tries where he's thinking, well, shall I consider this? And each of those considerations are tries. Mm-mm. If we can crack this, you got much better chance with the trailer. Now I've got respect airspace, which is really good. He's saying, I can't believe I actually did that for you. Huh? And the good thing as well is we're all just talking normal and we're smiling and Was it? Was it? Was it? At the moment, I'm leaving rewards to when we're in the trailer. The reward is, right, the reward is, all he's doing is walking forward and having a great life with me. If he doesn't here, then he's backed up, he's moved around, he's pulled on. Yeah. Yeah, he's having a great release from all of that here, isn't he? But you could use a lick. But he's so forward in me, I almost got the lick out the moment. I don't want him thinking he can push in, take kind of feed from it at the moment, because he might blast me out the trailer because of the space thing, you know. So what this is doing, he was very skeptical of this, extremely skeptical. There's not a hope. If we'd have tried to force him with lunge lines, it weren't happening. All right? Yeah. So the fact is that he's so skeptical of this, and now he's trusting my judgment a little bit with this now. That's going to hopefully carry over. Yes. What I'm going to do, I'm going to give him a bit of this lick, but to get it, he's got to back for me, right? Well, he has to back out of my space for it. If he starts coming forward, then he backs twice as far. What happens is, if we start hand feeding and treating too much, these horses get front end heavy, and they're not used to taking feed from an alpha. We've got to be an alpha here. We've got to run this. And if we let them take too much feed, right, I'll take it off, I'll back him up a step, now I'll give it him. You with me? With what I'm doing there? Yeah. It's so important. People treating all their little carrots and biscuits, and they don't realise what they're doing. Yeah. You know, honestly, I know it's sad to say it, but right. So if I take him on here now, I'm going to see if I can stop him on here. Right. Now, can you imagine if I did this a lot with him, or gave him his bit of scran on here? This would become a positive. I would feed him in the trailer or at the top end where he's nervous, and then relax there a lot. Maybe lunge him down here till he, and then go and let him rest up there. It's just working on there. All they want is safety and rest. That's it. It's all made too complicated. So in what, half an hour, we're seeing big changes, aren't we? Let's try him now. Now, that was pretty good. Back up one. Now you can have that a little bit, because we're going to be using this with the trailer, and you see. Yeah. So. Stop. Back up one. Back. Right. So, there. Stop. Yeah, now he stopped okay, so I'll let him have that. I want to make sure he's not on top of me. So he backed up with that. So that's quite... Now, some wouldn't be that respectful. Now they want that, they'd be on you. Then that would quit, and I'd back them all around the arena, because they've got to know. Got to be careful using these licks, how we use them. So I'd say that's great. Really good. Really good. Now I'm coming up in the wrong, the wrong way here, deliberately. Moving him forward, hindquarters, bring him in, touch him to a stop. Oh my life, what a horse you've got. Huh? What a horse you got. Mate. Mate. Now we'll come in again here. Now at this mounting block, what I would do is even do it in hand. Let him know that's the position we wanted. Let him make the decision. I'm not holding him. Tell him that's great, mate. That's where we wanted you. Teach them that's the good place. Now, if he moved in hand, then again I would go busy. But all with quality, all with a purpose behind it. It's when we shout and do stuff that's meaningless. Look at the hind end, cluck him on, touch him to a stop. Absolutely brilliant. Hey mate, hey. The what? Now I would also think about lowering his head down near the block as well. Now at first, when his head was down, if I made any movements with my hand, it was up in the air, wasn't it? He's not so bad with that, not as bad. That's good. Right. We'll give him 5 minutes now, and then we'll see what we got with the trailer. See what we got. So, mate, look. Now, if you haven't trailered a difficult horse, get help, because if you notice there, I had an idea he was going to rush out of there, so I positioned myself right out the way of the door, and that's where people can get killed when a horse rushes out. The horse won't even know he's done it to you, because claustrophobia is in an instant with a horse like that. Now what we're going to do is wait till he comes out a bit quieter. You've got to come out a little bit quieter than that. Now I'm going to look down here. That was awesome. But now I've come out, he cannot coach on me. There, you see how he was going to walk through me then? And even after that, he doesn't have the right to bash through me. And I expect that from a lot of horses. They've come through, they're up, but he has to know this still means something, else I'll get killed in there, you know? That was brilliant because he got upset and lived through it. Again, you've seen a very dangerous bit of this whole job there, guys. When he almost blasted through me, but I got out the way of the door. So here he's deciding he's going, but putting my hands up, he kind of respected me. I thought from that point, I thought, yeah, we're going to get there. Because the difficult part is making him wait. He's making him wait for a minute because he goes in, his heartbeat goes up. I could hear his heartbeat. Boom, boom, boom. You know then that they're close. But just lots and lots and lots of this, every day until he's comfortable with it. And then you start thinking about then the petitions, doing the same thing, building on that. So what we're doing is desensitizing him to the trailer by millions and millions and millions of times through. That's the start of it. We need to get that poo up. I don't want him slipping on there. Now again, he was going to come then. Not yet. Not yet. Wait. That's better, mate. That's better. Okay. Good boy. Really good, because he really wants to smash out of there, and I'm getting some respect from him there. But there, got it. You got it, mate. You got it. There you go. Good boy. Right, we're going to give him a 5-minute break now, right? Is it this one? I can't remember. Yeah. Now, I was told more information when we gave him a break in between this trailer in, that there's only the yard manager the yard manager is the only person can go in and catch him with any sort of safety, because anyone else goes in there, he'll turn his bum on them, and he's been known to double barrel people. This horse is really lost, guys. He's really lost. But that would be another session. I said I can't, I don't want to go backwards for going forwards and start working that stable for half an hour, because what has to happen is he's got to learn to face people. When you go in, he has to face. And if he doesn't do that, he can turn around and then double barrel. So, yeah, he isn't in a great place. Go to him. That's okay, isn't it? Let's go to him again. You think that's getting any better? Yeah, but this is
I'm worried about the girls.
No, I'm saying if he comes to, you know.
Days, he'll be absolutely fine. He won't. You know, he's just.
Got you.
He's just. Which is no excuse at all.
Good. There you go. But that's not too bad, was it?
No. Yeah. He's very, very bright at picking things up. You know.
Right.
But he's bright at picking up the wrong things as well.
Yeah, you're right there. They all can be actually.
Yeah.
There you go, mate. There you go, mate. Good boy. Good lad. Wow. Pretty good.
Brilliant. Really good. Getting somewhere with that. Boy. So this is desensitization now. This is, you know, desensitizing into it. You see how the repetition. So that feel for him, the feel, the look, the sound, it's all starting to mean in his mind it's not going to hurt him. That's all it is. That's what desensitization is. Yeah? Wow. That's better, isn't it? Yeah. He's getting... No, he's not. No, that's right. Don't cross me. There you go, mate. There you go, mate. There you go, mate. There you go, mate. Right, really good. What? For him, yeah. Does anyone want to try this, or do you think we should quit? Not interested.
Hey. That's the best sign ever. That such a good sign. What just happened? I'm not pulling him. I'm going in slow. Then I'm putting my hand here, right? Then to come out. Look, I'm out the way of him. Right? Look at that. Right? You ready?
Beyond this left side of him.
Now this lady who runs the yard, guys, I saw her with a couple of horses. She really is, you know, she's a great leader to horses actually, and you know, I knew she was the right person to hand the reins over to, hand the lead rope to. So that's what you'll see now the first time. Now, in all fairness, she had tried for hours and several occasions. It hadn't worked, but I'll stop this now, and then you can see from the beginning when she takes her reins. Whichever side I was.
Yeah.
Okay, right? And just like it's nothing. All right, just walk straight in, like it's nothing. That's good. Yep. Lovely, yes. Yeah, and you look into the trailer now and just go in there and put your hands up a little bit. Look in there. In you go. Brilliant. Then your hands up a little bit. Yeah, now look down. Look down. You didn't crouch, but you still did brilliant. You're blooming good, you are. Well done. Good. Isn't she good? Do you want a job? Oh, yeah, there you go. Now, it's lovely that we're all laughing. Do you see how jovial? What was the name again? Sarah was all jovial then, smiling. It all helps. It's when things are... Yeah. Crouch. Look at this. You're desensitizing him to the feel and everything from it. Yeah. One last time. Go a bit further in though this time, so he doesn't want to come out the back. And then stop, and then don't overstay your welcome. I am at the moment, but I don't want it to go. The last thing they do is the first thing they learn. So we want a beautiful, get to where, yeah, then stop, and then crouch, crouch. Oh, you got to quit at that.
Good boy.
You got to quit at that. Do you want to try one? You sure? I'm glad you said that. You're going to do one more then? She can't get enough now. Right in. Right in. Right in. Yeah, and then just come out slow. Awesome. Okay, finish on a good note. Look at his feet. Yes, good. 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 Try not to speak to him too much. I haven't said much to him. Understand what I'm saying? That frequency means a fight. Yeah, that's brilliant. Crouch. Oh, my life. Stephen, you've done it again. I think that was good, wasn't it? Okay.
Do you know you were saying about his eyesight?
Yeah. Oh, has he? On what side?
I don't know because it's been a while.
You wanted to do it again?
Which side did the say?
Do you know what? You can't do that enough, really. To the stage where you'll stay in there more and more, and then have a little feed. But you've got to start there, and then build from that. Yeah. Thanks for your. Yeah. Do you want me to put him away, or do you want to put him away? Yeah. Put him away. Brilliant. Now we have 5 minutes now, and then I want to do. Lovely. Yes. Yeah. Good. And you're looking at the feet. That's good. That was some visit, wasn't it, guys? That was some visit. I'll just quickly mention why would I have a cowboy hat on? Well, Tanya has just been showing me what films are going to be on the plane because we're off to Cowboy Christmas in 2 weeks' time, and we're really looking forward to that. We're there actually for 3.5 weeks. We fly to Vegas. We're in Vegas for a little while. We go off then. Very horse related, pretty much everything we're doing, and it includes a trip to Texas to hopefully try and help a rodeo horse that was going to be destroyed, and it was he was rescued by a famous person, and we're going to go and see if we can help because after 8 months of trying, you still can't touch the horse. So yeah, really looking forward to that. That's why this is on. So the video that you've just seen, it was quite a visit. After the tarpaulin, the horse traded very quickly because he was trusting what I was asking him, and I'd built that trust in quite a short time. And you kind of saw everything that was relevant to the job. I was there quite a few hours, so you can't see everything, but I try not to cut out anything that is important. How did it all kind of end? It's a real shame that the owner has had the accident and has got that PTSD. And even though, you know, I got the horse going in and out and the yard owner could do it, I noticed straight away when I asked, do you want to try it now, to the owner, and she kind of, you could see the panic set in like within seconds. And I was kind of glad in the end that she didn't try, because horses feel and could see. They read our state of mind. And that's why I say as well, with a difficult horse, always take your sunglasses off. It's something I've learned through thousands of horses. Get rid of the sunglasses when there's a troubled horse, because horses look at your eyes and they can see intent and how you're feeling. They like to see eyes when they're troubled. But I could see she was, and it's a real shame. So we had a chat, guys. We had a chat after, a little bit controversial chat. I believe, from what I experienced and the way the horse owner was, and she's lovely, by the way, you know, and I don't think it's the right, there's a saying, the juice has got to be worth the squeeze. So for all the effort and the finances and everything else, you know, you've got to get back, both the horse has got to get back something, and you have. And it's not like it's all one way, it's all, and the bond isn't there. And yet it is with other horses. The owner does well with other horses. So I feel there should be, you know, probably a new owner for the horse. And I did say, have you considered, you know, what are you doing? You've got a family. Yes, you've got a family. You know, I personally think that's one of the situations where, you know, but I've been proved wrong many a time. And hopefully if the owner goes forward with this horse, that she'll do all right eventually. But if it was one of my relatives, I'd be saying, no, it's just not worth it. Even if you get there in the end, it wasn't worth it because of the risk. And I do feel like there's a risk, and I would hate things to go wrong in the trailer and a panic on. And I have the experience to kind of keep myself, touch wood here, hopefully okay during those little panics. But can you imagine if there was a panic on in that trailer and his owner didn't know how to cope with it? And, you know, and in some ways then, when a horseman like me goes in and gets a horse's confidence, there can be a saying that you can actually make it in some ways worse in certain situations, because the horse then sees better, feels more confident, and then there's a saying, they won't suffer fools again. Not saying that the owner's a fool, but that's a saying. And I have seen that happen where, I mean, years ago I had some horses when I used to take them in on my yard years ago, and you know, I'd spend 6 weeks with the horse, and the horse really completely changed, even looked healthier at the end of it, because a lot of health comes from the psychological side of a horse and to the inside. And then the owner comes and the horse falls to bits again, you know, very quickly. So that's my feelings. You know, I might not be very popular on that yard for saying that, but I think that's my feelings, you know, and I wish her well, the owner well, and that's it. So guys, that's it. Happy trails. That's the end of another video. I think that's a very good learning video, and I enjoyed looking through some of the footage then of it. It was quite something. And yeah, so we got the, very quickly, we got the showcase next week. Got the showcase where there's about 40 horsemen there, guys. I think the girls have done brilliant, the organisers there, to get that many horse people all in one place for people to go and see all different ways of training horses. So there's that, and then while we're up there, after we've done our thing, we go off then to Leighton Buzzard, and we've got an awards. We've been nominated for the Horse Behaviourist of 2023 by the Business Equestrian Awards. Let's hope, you know, whoever wins it. But I hope we get it, because because we've all worked so hard, and Tanya, but whoever gets it, gets it. So we got the awards, then we come back, and within, I think we got 2 days, and then we fly then to the States. We're really looking forward to Cowboy Christmas. We get back just in time to cook the turkey. And so that's it then. So, okay, guys, catch you later.